Hi, it's me again. And months ago now, it was a while ago, wasn't it? I brought you a story about Nick Knowles, who was in trouble with the BBC because he did an advert for Shreddies. I think it was Shreddies, wasn't it? Yeah. And the BBC were going to sack him over him doing an advert for Shreddies. And then I stumble across this headline today. Look at this. BBC presenters earning more than £10,000 for external jobs, the Register reveals. So he wasn't the only one doing it, so why did he get in trouble? I don't know. I don't know. But let's take a look at this story and let's see what all these other BBC people are earning on the side, shall we? I don't think it mentions Gary Lineker, though, who we know quite a big earner on the side. Bloody Lineker. Two BBC broadcasters have received payments of more than £10,000 on top of their salaries for external work in the past 4 months, the corporation has revealed. 8 journalists, including household names such as Naga Manchetti, Hugh Edwards and Emily Maitlis, received fees of up to £10,000 in the period July to September, according to the BBC's External Events Register. Now, I don't really have a big problem with people earning a few quid on the side, do you? I think we'd all do it, given the opportunity. But the reason this is important is because it's the BBC. It's your money that's paying their salaries. Is it all right for them to go and top it up elsewhere? I mean, if it was like ITV people or whatever, no problem at all. I don't care less about that. But you look at like Clarkson in the past. You know, Clarkson and Top Gear was one of the biggest earners the BBC ever had. It was sold worldwide, the show itself, and their DVDs and everything. And all the stuff done for that had to go through the BBC, and the profits went to the BBC. And Clarkson was always being approached, he said, by external factors that wanted him to do advertising and stuff. And he could never do it because of his BBC contract. But it looks like he could have done after dinner speaking or something, which is what all this might be about. But it's just odd, isn't it? I mean, you look at Clarkson now; he's making a fortune. You know, just off his blooming t-shirt sales. Look at his Instagram. He's flogging t-shirts left, right, and centre of it. Also available are my t-shirts in the links below. Not important, but yeah, I don't know what the problem is. If it was like ITV, or not so much Channel 4 because it's public service as well, isn't it? But maybe, or Channel 5 or any of the Sky channels, and they're doing work on the side, you think, yeah, fair enough, good for them. But when it's BBC people, you think, well, you shouldn't be doing that, you work for the BBC. Isn't that weird? Isn't that a weird thing? On-air talent in current affairs, sports news and some radio staff, as well as senior leaders, have had to declare such external work, including paid-for public speaking engagements, appearances or writing commitments since January. Naga Manchetti, who's also a BBC radio presenter, received 2 £5,000 plus payments for hosting 2 separate events in September, including the Verve Clicquot Bold Woman Award. She earned between £255 and £259,999 in 2020 to 21, according to the broadcaster's latest figures. So going back to the start of this video, Nick Knowles got into trouble with the BBC for doing the adverts, not because he did the adverts, but because he used the image that he'd gained through the BBC to do the adverts. He was being a builder in the adverts. But I'm sorry, a news presenter doing an after-dinner speech is the same thing, isn't it? They're using their image gained from the BBC to earn money on the side. So surely that's got to be against the BBC's rules. Or is Naga Manchetti above the rules? Because she tends to behave like she's above the blooming rules half the time from the stories I read. I can't watch her, I can't stand her. But she's a radio presenter as well, so she's raking it in. And she's using the image that she's gained from the BBC to make money on the side. It's very contradictory, is the point I'm trying to make. It's weird, isn't it? Media editor and Today host Amal Rajan was paid a sum within the £5,000 to £10,000 band for his role as a panellist at the Leeds International Festival. So he's using the images gained via the BBC as a media editor to judge a media event. Surely that's got to be against the rules, isn't it? Newsnight's lead presenter Emily Maitlis was also paid for the speaker role at an event for Proxima in September, after having previously declared external engagements in March and June. A busy girl, eh? According to the BBC's latest annual report, Maitlis earned between £325,000 and £330,000 in 2021, plus 10 grand a pop, maybe more, to present things. Doing all right, aren't they, these BBC staff? Doing all right. The BBC said staff must seek written approval from a divisional head of department before signing up to any external engagements. Director General Tim Davie announced the move in October 20 as part of a series of measures aimed at ensuring the broadcaster's impartiality. There was nothing impartial about taking like 10 grand to do an after-dinner speech for a separate company or something, is there? Using the image that you've gained via the BBC. And, I mean, what are they going to do about it? What are the BBC going to do about it? They're going to sack Emily Maitlis and Naga Manchetti, which would be nice, and Hugh Edwards. You know, who are they going to get? Who are they going to get? They'll just go off and they'll go GB News, Sky News, wherever. And who are the BBC going to have? Nobody. So they are above the law. They're not going to get sacked, are they? They're not going to get anything reined in, and they can just jump off and make as much money as they want. And, you know, what was it Maitlis earned there? Up to 330 grand from her BBC salary? It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. I'd settle for that. I tell you, I'd settle for half of that, a tenth of that. So what do you think? Do you think the BBC presenters should be allowed to do this? Should they be? It's a bit sketchy, isn't it? I'm not sure of it, as you may probably have figured out for yourself by now. But do let me know in the comments what you think about it, and I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.